Gambit has arrived in Marvel Strike Force finally. Is the Master of Cards worth it? Well, we've got the #1 card to get Gambit, and if you're ready to see if you should use your cards on Gambit or you should hold, you know what to do. Find that like button and let's go smash it.
ValleyFlyin.
Valley Club, welcome back to the channel. We are back for another orb opening video. This time, it is for the Ace of Raids Gambit. He has a video, he has a event coming up in just about a week here. But right now, if you want to get him right now, he's available in the store. Is he worth it? Well, we're going to take a look at that, open some orbs, take a look at his T4s, some Iso-8 recommendations, and everything else. But before we do that, I do want to mention the sponsor of this video, Amazon Coins. Now, if you want to save up to 20% off all of your in-game purchases, whether it be in Marvel Strike Force for Gambit or some other game that you're playing that's on the Amazon Appstore, make sure you use the link coins.valleyflyin.com. It'll take you to this page and explains all about how Amazon Coins works. And if it's available in your region, you could save up to 20% on all your purchases. But without further ado, let's get to Gambit right now. Now, there's a few different offers in the store for him right now. There is a $99 offer for 100 shards of Gambit. There's a $75 offer for 70 shards of Gambit. Yeah, you're getting some other things as well. And let's not forget these two. These are the ones that disappeared. There is one for $35 for 35 shards of Gambit plus an orb. And there's 50 shards. 50 shards for 50 bucks. We got this smaller one. Let's go back into the game. And we're going to open some red star orbs for Gambit. This is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. Does seed theory work? I have no freaking clue. Sometimes we do it, and sometimes we do some good, we get some good pulls. Sometimes we don't do seed theory. We get some good pulls anyway. We're not going to do it on this one. Let's just go right into it. Unless we have some bad pulls. Let's start with the first 5. See if we get something good for Gambit. How worth it is he going to be? We're going to go analyze him in just a little bit. There is America Chavez. Definitely needs a nerf. Oh, it looks like we're in a bad seed. Lots of 1-star minimums here. Oh, we're getting another minimum. There is a Nick Fury. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, no. Maybe we do need to do a seed theory. We got one more for the first 5. And we are in a horrible seed here. All right, so I guess the way it works, yeah, I guess all that stuff I said about seed theory, we're throwing it out the roof here. We're throwing it out the window. We got this. It's one on the side. That's better than we've had. Do we need to wait for a middle one, guys? Help me out, Valley Club. How do I get that? Oh, that's 2 on the side. Let's just go right into it. Maybe that means we're in a good seed. Maybe not. Let's see if we get something good here. No, we still don't have anything good. We still don't have anything good. We have not seen her yet, or we have not seen Gambit once. Oh, there he is. There's the bare minimum, 3-star. Let's go right into the big 4-star orb right now. I don't know if he's worth using a 7 on. We got a couple 7s. Let's go, baby. What do we get for Gambit? Oh, there's Dazzler. We didn't have a lot of stars on her. Oh, maybe we did. I guess we did. I think we got an early one on her. Let's see if we can get Gambit now. Right now. Wait, Gambit, another Axeman. Oh, it is Punisher. Let's use one more. One more. This is an elite. This is an elite. All right. Well, this is elite 4. Oh, that's the ugliest one. At least he's an upgrade. At least he got a rework. Taser face in the game. All right. Let's open these orbs. We'll go back to these orbs. One at a time. Do we get a big pull for Gambit? Is this going to be worth it? That's not the bare minimum. It's not the bare minimum. We already got the unlock from the offer. Nope, nothing. All right. Let's go unlock him, and maybe we'll come back a little later, open some red stars for him. We need to take a look at this character. We're going to take a look at his skills and see which skills, if any, are worthy of building up. All right, so we got the next rank up. We got a 2-star Gambit. Can this guy do anything? We're going to build him up later. We're going to go into ice. We're going to go open some more red star orbs. We're going to come back to this. But before we do that, let's go in MSF.gg and take a look at his skills. Now, this is a very, very tricky kit. Let's talk about his passive first, and what this passive does. He gains this charged in Crucible. The big thing here, though, at the end of any enemy turn, he's going to attack the most injured non-summon enemy, ignoring taunt, for 180 piercing. Now, if you up this basic, that does not affect that. That is all tied to his passive. If you up the basic, what is it going to do? Well, it is going to give more damage to the primary target, more damage to the injured enemy, and it's going to up his counter and assist chance by a little bit of damage. All this adds is damage. This is the only one that I would not do right now. This is not a good T4. This actually is a good T4. If we scroll up on the passive here, this will help in Crucible. I'm kind of ignoring this because we know that this unlimited X-Men team is going to be good in Crucible. The question is, how good, how valuable are they going to be outside of Crucible? And right now, I'm not seeing their value outside of Crucible. And I'm not seeing the value for a lot of these characters outside of Crucible. All right, so in Crucible, at the end of enemy turn, he's getting 20% speed bar for this character. He's gaining more max health. X-Men allies are also gaining more max health, so that is good. And then stealth for 2 turns instead of 1, and that is when he drops below 50% for the first time. He's going to gain stealth for 2 turns there. So that is what the passive does with the T4. That is the best one because it affects the entire team. Any passive that affects the entire team, I think those are no-brainers, especially if you plan on using this team. This is actually a very good ultimate as well. It's a big AU attack, and you're doing 130% damage to all enemies, disrupted for 2 turns instead of 1. That is not Crucible specific. Now, this one is flipping the 2 positive effects into negative effects. That is just for Crucible. So if we do that, we'll see more damage, disrupted for 2 turns. I think this is worth it. This is a 6-turn cooldown. You're not using this many times per Crucible match, but if you're using him potentially in the raids or something, this will be a decent T4. This one I also like, and this basic, or excuse me, this special has a 0-turn cooldown, so you could use this over and over. You could flip between the basic special, and what does the special do? Well, it's gonna add more damage, 50% damage to the primary and adjacent targets, applying bleeds for 2 turns instead of 1 turn, and applying speed for 2 turns. So the speed, you're only getting that in Crucible, so the speed is not a huge thing. But the damage, that's pretty good. The bleeds for 2 turns, that's going to add a lot more damage. So the way I think this goes, the passive, no-brainer, do that automatically. The ultimate is pretty good. That would be my second choice. Special is okay. The speed up is really, really good, but you're only getting that in Crucible. And if you're thinking of using this team in Crucible, that's going to be a very good one. And the least one that I probably knew would not do, even if I plan on taking him in the Crucible or plan on doing that for Crucible, this is one I would be very hesitant on. So save on the special there, or save on the basic there. All right, and as far as his Iso-8, we're gonna come back to that in just a little bit, but let's go open more orbs here. Let's see what is the orbs for Gambit that we could open. How many red stars can we get? Let's open 5 more of this. We're saving these red stars for a while for Gambit. Now, despite him being a very expensive character, despite of not being having a lot of use, we did save these red star orbs for him, so we're gonna open a few more here. Let's see what we get. We got the 3 minimum. I would say that is the bare minimum you would need for this character to be usable. Although what I'm hearing, his focus is not good enough outside of Crucible to land all the stuff that he's supposed to land. So even a 3-star may not be bare minimum. It may be a 5-star 5 red stars that you're going to need on this character just to make him usable, just to make sure that he can land his effects. Because while he is expensive, he's not the best as far as all his focus there. All right, let's go look at some of the meta discussion in here as we open a few more orbs. And I think this is getting the best of me. I think let's go open 1 5-star. Oh, there's Squirrel Girl. We bought the 6-star for her. Let's go open 1 5-star, and then we'll go back to the meta report for Gambit here and see what are the best, what is the best Iso-8s for Gambit as we go in. All right, we are in the Elite 5. We have a lot of Elite 5s. We're opening 1 of these. If it's not Gambit, hopefully it's for a useful character that we could use here, guys. And it is for Cersei. Unfortunately, we already have her built up, so that is a elite. All right, so let's go and take a look at the Iso-8s as far as Gambit on MSF.GG. And because of all his crits, Raider is the most popular class. Skirmisher also to up his focus. I think at low red stars, Skirmisher may be the way to go, especially if you plan on taking it to level 5 for that extra focus. Raider, the crits are nice. The crits are in his kit, and that is a good thing. But I think for myself, I'm going to start off with Skirmisher and maybe switch to Skirmisher, switch to Raider, excuse me, later on. But Skirmisher for the extra focus, I think is the way to go. But that is Gambit. Those are red stars. We're stopping at 3, ladies and gentlemen. If he had more use and more game modes, we would probably need more red stars on him. And Rogue, well, you're gonna up her with dark promo credits. So we don't need to save for Rogue either, and we don't know who these next few characters are. We've had some reworks. We don't know exactly who the next characters coming in the next patch are, so we'll have to see. That is it, though. Let me know if you are gonna buy Gambit. I think his use is very, very limited. So if you plan on really going hard for Cosmic Crucible, that's a good character, because that's a good team for Cosmic Crucible. If you like Gambit and want to spend some money on Gambit just so you can unlock it before the 15th, before his Ace of Raids event comes out, that is another thing that you may want to do. But as far as his actual use in the game, the value, the return on an investment, I'm not seeing it for Gambit. But he's a fun character, and it will be very good on the Unlimited X-Men in Cosmic Crucible. But that's about it. That's it for this video, guys. Let me know your thoughts on Gambit. Let me know what you got on your red star pulls for Gambit. Hopefully you got a little better than I did. And did you use any of your big elites? We didn't use our 6s. We didn't use our 7s for Gambit. What did you use? I'm very curious to see if you think this is a better character than I do. And that is it for now. We got another video coming out later today. But I hope you have a great rest of your day. And give me that fist bump before you go. Hug fist bump. ValleyFlyin out. See you guys later. Have a good one, guys.